munch, cleanse, all for what? You drop, pluck, shave, all for what? You beat, smear, swipe, all for what? You brush, tug, tie, seriously, all for what? A fucking walk.
And Stufe International is alive too, right?
Of course! And in this episode, Summer 2020, A Time to Be Alive, we're gonna show you how to be alive. And you know, even if the world around us seems to be a little less alive than usually, this does not mean that you have to be any less alive. No, on the contrary, we're gonna be even more alive.
Yeah, and today we're gonna bring to life Japan into this kitchen, right? Yeah, I lived in Japan for a year and studied at our partner university in Nagoya. And there I really met a lot of awesome people and I learned about the Japanese culture and the Japanese language. And of course, I also had a lot of Japanese food.
So, how did you like the food?
Actually, my stepfather always used to joke about me that I never satisfied with one dish because I always would eat everything at the same time. And then I came to Japan and I learned about the Japanese meal. And it's really great because they have rice, then you have a soup, and usually you have 2 or 3 side dishes. And they are called okazu. And the good thing is that everything comes at the same time. So basically you have 5 different dishes and you eat everything on the same time, so it doesn't matter that you eat everything. You mix everything because it's completely normal. So I really love the Japanese food.
Okay, so we got the ingredients right here. And there's so many. Oh my god, this must have been really expensive actually.
I think it was about maybe 60 or 70 euros.
Wow.
But it's not that expensive because you have a lot of seasoning here and the rice and stuff like that, and you can use it several times, so you can cook several times with it. So, yeah. But you know, Sally, Swedes don't really talk about money.
Ah yeah, that's right. Do you know Gyuri? Do you know what she did? She did the opposite. She actually survived a whole week on just 10 euros. Can you imagine?
No.
Yeah, she made a video diary on how she did it.
Wow.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Hi guys, I'm Gyuri Kang. Today the thing I'm gonna do is extreme budget challenge. The budget is only 10 euro for a week. I'm not sure if I can, but I just have to do it because I already used all my money to buy some clothes for this summer and health insurance fee, dormitory fee, something like that. So I have just 10 euro now. So I went to the supermarket today and bought some food to use. Let me show you guys the food basket.
판다면서 그니까 요성이 하필 막잖아요. 이렇게 이게 어떤 것들이 나와서 뭔가 보면은 그러고 싶을 땐 또 그건 아닌 것 같거든. 그럼요, 그렇진 않죠. 네, 그건 좀 알아.
is a common part of every the DMJX in Denmark in this 3-year project.
인사해.
Owed any kind of a legally cognizable duty to Scott Amateur, the show. But that may not happen until establish a clear difference between what happened with the show.
Surprisingly, not that bad.
You sure that's all you said?
Today, I'm gonna go to Ludwigsburg with friends. These are the sandwiches to take out. This is me. Hi. Hi. 왜 신나? 몰라.
Environment and life. Awesome.
Finally, I got succeed with this challenge. Woo! Actually, I couldn't put all of the meals I had in this time, but it was always about 2 meals or 3 meals a day. And it was not that hard as much as I guessed it. Maybe that's because it is a corona time now. So it's not easy to go out or hang out with my friends. And I'm taking all of the classes online, so I was not that busy and I had enough time to cook at home. We are still students and sometimes the budget is too low and we are not always rich. So you can set your own budget for yourself. The budget doesn't need to be only 10 euro like me. You can set like 20 euros a week or 30 euros a week, it's up to you. The thing is, you can try it, you can set it in advance, you know. Thank you for watching my video and bye.
Tammy Sally is cutie from Korea.
Yeah, how do you know?
I just thought that the food didn't look very Japanese.
Yeah, that's actually true. You know, in her video she had some foods that are quite typical in Korea. Like bibimbap or the cutlet mayo bowl, yeah.
That one looked actually really good.
Yeah, right, I wanna try it. But
Me too.
what is typical in Japan then?
In Japan, the traditional food is called washoku.
Washoku? Washoku.
Yes.
Okay.
And it means harmony of food.
Oh wow.
And it's because they want to enhance the natural flavor of the ingredients. So they don't really use a lot of spices. It's just
Really?
a few.
That's so surprising. You know, I thought all Asians cook really spicy.
No, not at all. When I was in the dormitory with the Korean people, they were always complaining that the kimchi was way too sweet. They were like, why are Japanese people making the kimchi so sweet?
That's actually funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are gonna do such a typical Japanese meal by ourselves today.
Yeah.
What will the menu look like?
We are going to make some rice and miso soup. And the carrots I'm cutting are also for the miso soup. And apart from that, we will do some agedashi tofu, which is fried tofu in a broth. It's very typical. I think it was made in like 1700 or something, so
Wow.
it's really old.
Traditional.
Yeah, very traditional. And then we are going to make some eggplant with a miso glaze. And the last dish will be spinach with a sesame sauce.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah, and for Japanese food, it's also important that it looks really elegant. So let's try our best. Ganbarimashou.
What does it mean?
Yeah, it means it. Let's try our best.
Ah, so amazing how we can speak Japanese. Yeah, it is.
Tell me some Korean words.
잘 먹습니다.
What does it mean?
Means have a good meal.
Nice.
Like bon appetit.
We can say that later.
Yeah, we can. But in Japanese it's I forgot.
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu. Itadakimasu. Yay.
We can do that later.
But most importantly, stay active.
What are you thinking about?
Oh, just. Do you think that gyms have already opened again?
I think so, yes, but you don't have to worry because the traditional Japanese food is really healthy for your body.
Oh, really?
And they pay a lot of attention to the nutrition.
Oh.
And even in kindergarten, people start learning about food, like food education. So they learn about proteins and minerals and all those sort of things that...
Wasn't that really difficult to memorize for children?
Yeah, you're right, but I guess it's more about the general idea that they start thinking about what they are eating and giving to their body.
Yeah.
Yeah, and apart from that, there's a very easy rule.
Oh, really?
Yes, if you have 5 different colors in a dish, then the probability is very high that you will get all the nutritions that you need.
Really? That's really useful and so interesting. You know, but still I think it's quite important to do some exercise to stay healthy.
You're right.
And especially since we don't have Yasmin cooking for us every day, I think we should watch our next video, how to work out even if the gyms are closed.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is going on, my little gym rats? My name is Philip, your personal trainer slash workout buddy slash nutritionist. Due to the different circumstances, all gyms are closed and we're restricted for leaving our neighborhoods. But not to worry. Today, I will guide you through my excellent stay-at-home workout plan so you guys can stay fit during these times. So find an open space, get your water bottle, and let's get creative. This is the ultimate quarantine workout. Now that we have found our working space, allow me to break down today's full body workout. We will be starting with the top of the body, focusing on the arms and the chest. Afterwards, we will descend towards the abdominal area and the legs. Finally, we will wrap up the session with some cardio. Arms. Let's talk biceps. Chances are you don't have free weights lying around the house. So here's my solution. Grab an ice cooler and simply fill it up with anything you can find around a house to make it heavy enough for your liking. After you're done, perform 10 curls with each arm 3 times. Slow and steady pace. Follow my technique. Chest. Now the chest is a very easy muscle group to work on your own. 2 words. Push-ups. There are many variations to do push-ups. My favorite is called push-ups in a circle. 8 to the right, 8 to the left. A great workout for your inner and outer chest. Pay attention to the distance between my hands and always keep your back straight. Perform 3 times as well. Abs. There are many ab workouts that you're all familiar with, like sit-ups and crunches. Well, my personal favorite has always been the plank. The beauty of planking is that you can literally do it anywhere. And I mean anywhere. Legs. Let's do some squats. Remember, keep your head up, torso straight, and arms in front as you send your hips up and down. This will target your quadriceps and your glutes. Try repetitions of 25, 3 sets. Let's go. Wow, I look good. Finally, let's finish this workout with a good old cardiovascular exercise. I like to wrap up my sessions by working out the whole body. Since it's such a nice evening, I've decided to go for a run. I challenge you to run 5 kilometers in only 30 minutes. Good luck.
Keep running!
Yeah. That was about 5 kilometers. Well, that's all for today. It's been fun. Make sure to eat some protein as soon as you finish your workout. It's extremely important to rebuild those muscle fibers. Anyways, stay home, stay safe, but most importantly, stay active. I'll catch you guys later.
You said that they don't really use spices, right? What else? What other things do they use then?
There is some seasoning, but it's not much. But when I came to Japan, I was like, oh my god, what should I cook? I don't even know what kind of spices I can use, what's typical. And one thing that's really important is dashi.
What's dashi?
Take a lid.
Oh, so?
Basically, it's a fish soup. I use dried shiitake mushrooms and kombu. You can buy it like this, basically. And I think I put it somewhere. Yeah, it's dried mushrooms. They use it very often. Or you can also use dried fishes, but this one is the vegetarian version.
But fish broth? That sounds kind of strange.
I don't really think so, because in Germany we use beef broth, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like chicken broth
True.
made of vegetables. So basically it's just a soup stock.
That's like with Maultaschen.
Yeah,
That's
right.
very important.
Okay. Yes, and apart from that, we also have other spices, and basically it's about 5 different ones. And first we have sugar.
I know that one.
Yeah, right. It's not so different. Then they use mirin or sake.
That's alcohol, right?
Yeah, it's rice wine. And we also use red wine sometimes, or white
True,
wine to
yeah.
cook, right? So they often use this. And salt is important. And vinegar. And shoyu, soy sauce.
Soy,
Yeah, soy sauce. And miso, of course. Miso is also quite
Miso.
important.
What is miso actually?
It's this one.
We're also gonna do a dish called miso soup, right?
Yeah, right. This one will be added to the soup later.
Oh.
And smell it.
I can't really describe it.
It's quite
not
strong
bad.
smell. It's fermented soybeans.
Ah.
And Japanese people use it really often because it's really good for your body, because it has a lot of proteins and it's good for your digestions. So a lot of Japanese people eat it for breakfast. They started with miso soup.
You know, maybe that's the reason why Japanese people become so old.
Yeah, that
It's
could
really
be.
healthy. But
One miso
so
soup
they
a
eat
day
this
keeps
like
the doctor away or
breakfast and lunch and dinner. That's like all the same, like every day. Isn't that kind of boring?
I don't think so, because you can use different ingredients. We will add later here the carrots and the radish.
Yeah.
And you could also use potatoes or onions or other vegetables you like. And for miso, there's also various kinds of miso. Like some even have grain in it. There are lighter ones, darker ones. So actually you can make little changes so it tastes differently.
Yeah, you know, that's actually true. That sometimes the little changes make a big difference.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's like our next video. Cutie, she shows like different German cities, and
nice.
even though they are very close to each other, they're still pretty different.
Wow, I'm excited to see that.
Yeah.
Nächste Station.
Tübingen is a traditional university town in central Baden-Württemberg, Germany. It is developed on both sides of the Neckar and Amur rivers. First, walk along the forest path in the middle of the river. And let's go up the stairs at the end of the trail. Then you can see Hohen-Tübingen Castle. Let's go in. In here, you can see the several buildings and peaceful place. You can see the best view here. You can see the city of Tübingen at a glance.
Oh, they have their garden.
Let's go to Heidelberg. Exit Heidelberg Central Station and take a tram. Get off a Brückenstrasse and go on the path of a philosopher. If you find this sign, go up the hill. It's a little hard. If you go all the way up the hill, you will see the Heidelberg Castle across the street. Come down the hill and you can see the castle a little closer from Old Bridge. You can get into Heidelberg Castle by riding a short cable car. Heidelberg is an ancient castle with a long history built in the 13th century. Next one is Esslingen. Esslingen is located on the coast of the Neckar River and borders south of Stuttgart. During the Middle Ages, a bridge across the Neckar River was constructed and developed into a transportation hub. In fact, it doesn't take much time to see it because it's a very small city. But it's really beautiful and peaceful. The park in Esslingen was also very beautiful. Thank you for watching, and it was Gyuri Kim.
So now this is for the salad. It's a dressing, right?
Yeah, the seasoned dressing for the Spanish salad.
Are we gonna have bread as a side dish?
No, because you look quite disappointed. Actually, the miso soup and the rice are typical. But Japanese people have also Western dishes, and then you can eat omelette rice or curry. And actually, they have a lot of sweet bread.
Oh my god, I love sweet bread. You know, one of my favorite is a Spanish dessert. And I'm not good in pronouncing Spanish, but I think it's called torrijas.
Ooh.
Do you know it?
No, I don't, but
yeah, Alicia made the video. She made it herself. She's gonna explain it in her next video.
Hello everybody, welcome to my cooking video. Today we are going to make torrijas. It's a traditional Spanish dessert that is typically prepared during the Easter season, although it can be eaten throughout the whole year. They say there are as many torrijas recipes as people are in Spain, but in this video we'll teach you one that is really easy and tasty. As ingredients, you'll only need French bread or other, only make sure that it's as thick as possible. 4 cups or 1 liter of milk, oil for frying, 2 medium eggs, 1 stick of cinnamon and lemon peel, sugar and cinnamon for sprinkling. First, we boil the milk. And add the stick of cinnamon and the lemon peel. We let them boil for around 10 minutes. This way, the milk will get the flavor. Meanwhile, we can beat the eggs. When the milk is ready, we prepare 3 plates. One with the bread, other with the milk that we just boiled, and the third one with the eggs. Now we can proceed to dip the bread in the milk. We need to make sure that it is well soaked, but you need to be careful so it doesn't break. Then we can dip it in the beaten eggs. Meanwhile, we can start boiling the oil. When it's ready, we fry it carefully. Finally, we sprinkle them with sugar and cinnamon. You can add the quantity you want, so it goes along with your own taste. Hope you enjoyed this recipe, and if you have any doubts, here you have all the instructions. Until next time!
Hey Sally, can you hand over the eggplant?
Ah, sure.
Oh wait, no, wait.
I saw a video, Lisa, she made one about this like amazing basketball tricks, and I really want to do it too. Can you catch it?
No. Okay, let's watch the video, okay?
Okay.
Life is just always mysterious and surprising. You never know what's around the next corner. You never know what's around the next corner.
I started playing basketball when I was about 12 years old. I had bought a video game that made me want to play it, so the next step was to go to a shop and buy a ball and started playing on my hometown courts. I've never really joined a club as I also play football. However, I never really had the chance to play it more seriously. With the summer coming, I have more and more chances to play on my hometown courts, and that's enough for me. I don't really want to play in a club. What I've missed the most during the quarantine in France was to play basketball with my friends, and it was really hard for me to get rid of both basketball and football. But now, you probably know it, the rules have changed. Collective sports are no longer banned, and it's really enjoyable to get back on the court. Come with me.
These pictures are so amazing. You know this, I really like this bow. I think it's so cute. Is it typical in Japan too?
Oh, yeah, I think so. The Japanese girls really like cute things.
I really like cute things too. You know what's really cute and trendy right now? It's a scrunchie.
What? A what?
Scrunchie. Yeah. And in our next video, you will see a tutorial how you can actually do them yourself.
Oh, interesting.
Hello everyone, I'm Pauline and I'm going to show you today how to sew your own scrunchie. For those who don't know what it is, it's basically a fabric covered elastic used for holding back hair. This is what you need for this tutorial. First you need a piece of fabric of your choice, some thread, a simple hair elastic and a sewing machine. If you don't have a sewing machine, you can perfectly sew your scrunchie by hand with a thread and a needle. Another tip, if you don't have an elastic, you can also use a ribbon, put it around your wrist so you can have the right length, and just sew the two ends together. Then we can start with the tutorial. Take a piece of fabric and cut it. The length must be between 40 and 45 and the width between 8 and 10 centimeters. You can choose if you want your scrunchie thicker or thinner, depends on your hair type. Wrap the fabric around the elastic side on side. Make sure that you see the interior side, not the good one you want to see at the end. For me it's the side with the golden dashes. And sew around the elastic near the edge. Then the longest part, you have to turn your scrunchie on itself so that you no longer see the seams, and in order to see the right side of the fabric, After that, tuck the ends inside the scrunchie to have a better finish on both sides. And the last part, tuck one of the two edges into the other and sew on top to close the scrunchie. It's done, you can wear it in your hair, but it's as pretty on your wrist. Thank you for watching this tutorial.
So, what have you been doing during the quarantine time?
I started to play the guitar.
Really? How nice!
But I stopped after 2 days.
Oh, I see. You know what? Then I think our next video might really help you actually.
Huh? Why?
You'll see.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Marina from Spain, and I'm here to talk about some knowledge you need to have to start playing guitar. First thing you need to know are the 8 fundamental chords, and you need to be able to change easily between them. You also need to be able to play some basic power chords, which is basically when you're only playing the first and the fifth note in the scale. As far as chords go, we need to know one more little thing, that's the 4 fundamental bar chord shapes. We got 2 major and 2 minor. You also need to be able to move those chords along the fretboard, for example in a 1-5-6-4 progression. You also need to know some basic strumming as far as downstroke and upstrokes go, as well as some basic strumming patterns from different songs. One basic test is if you can play the most basic strumming pattern, that's down, down, up, up, down. You also need to know your timing. It is much easier to practice with a metronome, and once you can keep up with the beat, it means we're advancing. You also need to know some basic guitar skills like bending or sliding. You also need to know some music theory. We're not gonna get into that, but it is much easier to learn songs once you know some basic stuff. I would also advise to learn how to read music. I started playing classical pieces, and it does help a lot when confronting yourself with more popular songs. So that was all. I hope it was at least a little bit useful, and thank you for watching.
Okay, Sally, I think we're nearly done.
Oh, yay!
Let's just...
Finally.
Yeah, finally. Let's just decorate it a bit.
Okay. With
Because-
these?
Yes, with the spring onions. And we have some season 2 over there. Perfect. Because in Japan it's really important that It looks nicely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Can you set the table, please?
Yeah, sure. Wait. Where do I put it? Because it's so many. Can I just randomly put them? Or?
Oh, right. Okay, let's do it together.
Okay.
Basically, you take the rice and the miso soup, because everyone has it.
Okay.
And you have the rice on your left side, and the miso soup is on the right. So if you have your chopsticks, it's really easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and the other plates, we can just put them on the table.
All right.
I'm really looking forward to eat now
Me
because I'm
too.
starving.
I'm so hungry.
Wow. Okay, perfect. And the typical saying, do you know it in Japanese?
Yeah, now I know it. Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu. Okay.
What are we gonna do after we finish eating?
Would you like to watch a movie?
I'd love to. Do you know a good one?
I think that some of the international students even made one.
They made one? That's
Yes.
awesome. Let's
Okay.
check it out.
Perfect, let's watch it.
I love coffee.
Dear Cole, it's been a difficult year without your brother. Your father is taking it especially hard today, and we've decided to go up north for a little while to get away from reality. See you in a little, Mom.
Hello?